Let me introduce you to the unluckiest RPG player in history. And if you think that sounds exaggerated, just wait until the end, because this guy's bad luck literally transcends time and space. This is our friend, Joppa. Whenever Joppa picks up a die to roll, you can feel the tension at the table. Everyone already knows what's coming. In fact, he's so unlucky that sometimes the other players literally beg him not to roll. And just to be clear, we're not talking about a bad player. You know, this guy? Yeah, not him. Joppa is actually the opposite. He's super into the story, always bringing creative ideas and building characters way outside the box. Like in my system, Zenith, he made a fighter with 0 offensive stats. Yeah, a fighter who doesn't attack. His name? Cristiano Ronaldo. Instead of scoring goals, he just protected the team, pulled aggro, and stood like a wall. He had some incredible moments, saving teammates, holding the line, surviving the impossible, but at the same time, the hundreds of natural ones on a D20 led to some absolutely miserable failures, including the last part of this video, which is unbelievable. So today, I picked 3 stories that leave no doubt. This man is the unluckiest RPG player of all time. We're at a public RPG event, right next to a library. There are about 50 people around, tables with RPGs, card games, people chatting, a pretty chill environment. We're playing my system called Not Us, where characters can fire multiple weapons in a single turn. So Joppa starts attacking. First roll, bad. Second roll, bad. Third, fourth, fifth. By the time he reaches the 7th attack, not a single roll is above a 10 on a D20. 7 attacks, all terrible. At this point, the enemy is barely alive, but still dangerous enough to wipe someone in the party. Joppa goes before the enemy. He just needs to hit once, just one hit. He rolls. Can you imagine? Another number below 10. Now, here's the thing. Joppa has a bit of a temper. We're always low-key, afraid he's going to launch the dice across the room. And this time, yeah, he snaps. He lets out a scream so loud that the entire event just freezes. Every single person turns to look at our table. I can only imagine what people inside the library thought was happening. Now we move to a feudal Japan setting. Joppa builds another solid character. But this time, there's a catch. His build relies on a combo with so many variables that activating it at full power is nearly impossible. He needs perfect positioning, the right terrain, enough energy, specific conditions. Everything has to align. Session after session goes by, and he never manages to activate it properly. Until one day, it finally happens. Not perfect, but close. About 80% efficiency, which is already devastating. He rolls, and, of course, he misses. But wait, it gets worse, because that same day, same session, the stars finally align. Everything is perfect. 100% activation. The most absurd attack the system allows, completely unstoppable, impossible to resist. All he has to do is hit. He rolls, misses, again. Of course, he flies into a rage, almost flipping the table upside down. Now let's prove that his bad luck is a constant, across time and space. We go back to Cristiano Ronaldo. This campaign revolves around time travel. At one point, the group gets the chance to change something in the past. But there's a cost. One of the players will lose years of their life. So we roll openly to decide who it is. And, of course, you already know, it's Joppa. What makes it even funnier is that the group had multiple races that would barely be affected, or not affected at all. There was even a character whose ability literally said, immune to aging effects. And yet, the effect hits the only human in the party. From that moment on, Cristiano Ronaldo becomes known as Old Ronaldo. But the story doesn't end there, because fate wasn't done with him yet. After months of playing, the group gets another chance to go back in time and fix things. Cristiano returns to his prime, young again, strong again. They revisit the same moment, and once again, they interfere. New timeline, new role. Who pays the price this time? The die rolls and stops. And instead of the usual explosion of rage, there's just silence. Everyone at the table looks at each other in pure disbelief, because somehow, impossibly, inevitably, Cristiano Ronaldo becomes Old Ronaldo again. At that point, it's no longer bad luck. It's destiny. And that is how we know Joppa is, without a doubt, the unluckiest RPG player of all time. So, do you know anyone this unlucky? Tell me in the comments.